Good evening. I'm under a canal bridge. No, I'll say that again. I'm under a road bridge on my local canal. It's quite a main road up ahead, above me. I'm a bit dark, but if I just show you, right next to it is this house and garden. And the other morning, when I was walking my dog about 8 o'clock in the morning, I had a wonderful experience, something I saw, and it was this. Now, this was taken on my iPhone, so I was walking the dog, I didn't get any equipment with me, so but I'm just showing you this to illustrate the fact that I think I've said this before, you never ever know what's going to turn up on your doorstep, and right next to a main road, so that's the one thing. And the other thing I wanted to say was that I'm very rarely in the right place with my camera, but whilst I was in Devon last week, I actually was in the right place at the right time with my camera, shooting some birds on the feeders at the end of the garden, and a sparrowhawk turned up and perched on top of the feeder, and it was just a wonderful experience. And it again just goes to show you what just turns up completely out of the blue. Sometimes you're lucky you got your camera, sometimes you're not, and I was lucky. So I just want to show you those first of all. I'll put those on in a minute for you, and then just to say, well, I'm back home now, and I'm out on a wonderful, glorious Sunday September evening. It's the first time I've been out in a few weeks. I've been back at work, so I've just come to have a look, see what it's about really. Hopefully I'll get a few images of something, birds or something, I don't know, for the video, but it's just nice to be out in a time when the area where I'm living living very close to is going into another lockdown because of rising Covid. To be able to get out here in nature and do this, and I've said this before, is the best therapy in the world. You can take all your Prozac, but give me this every time. So anyway, go see what it's about.
Are turning brown, red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away the side.
Got to say, I do love coming here. It's literally on my doorstep. It's a 10-minute walk away from where I live, and it is actually designated as a nature reserve, but it's not like an RSPB reserve or anything like that. But just occasionally you do get some good birds here, but not very often. It's quite quiet tonight, really. Difficult time of the year for birds. They're very quiet. So, but I did see earlier when I was walking the dog further down by the canal, quite a few jays about, so I'm just going to have a look down there in that field down by the canal, see if they're still about.
I'm not ready. just yet. I'm not ready.
Well, sure enough, the jays are here. Well, they were until a bloke came past with his dog, 2 dogs, frightened him off. Ah dear, this is going to be one of those frustrating evenings, I think. They didn't come back. I haven't seen them since. I think I'm going to have to knock it on the head because I'm running out of light. So I think I might come back next. It's going to be another week because I'm back at work. But I might come back in the morning. But certainly they were certainly more active in the morning. I saw maybe half a dozen this morning. I've only seen 2 tonight, so I think I might come back in the morning. Yeah. So to be continued. Well, good morning. It's a beautiful sunny morning again. Sunday sunny morning, and it's now next week, which sounds a bit odd, I know, but there you go. There's a bit of a nip in the air this morning. It's hardly any clouds, a bit of a nip, but then it is that time of year. It's late September, and I really should be back at school. Anyway, thank you, Rod, and all your faces for those words, if it was you. I can't remember really, but ironically, yes, I am back at school, which is why it's next week, because I'm working all week. So I'm back down the canal. As you can see, one of my favourite places. It's a 10-minute walk from where I live. It's great. I've got a fascination with the canal, I think. I don't know. I used to come fishing here a bit further down the canal from where we are now when I was a young kid, and it's always held a fascination for me, to be honest with you. Despite once nearly riding into it on my bike with a full tackle box on my back, and I probably wouldn't be here doing this now if I had. So despite that, trying to kill myself, I just love it down here. So I've come down, sorry about the sun, hang on, let me just get into the old shade. 2 secs. Ooh. Yes, I've come down this morning to see if there's any more jays about, basically. That's the plan. And if not, we'll see what's about. But it's just a beautiful morning to be out, really. I'm just glad I'm out. So let's see. Just an added bonus, just sort of walking into the field where the jays were, or are, hopefully. This vegetation behind me is alive with tiny birds. I think I've seen chiff-chaff. I've got some shots, I think. Some long-tailed tits as well, and possibly a goldcrest. It's full of red berries as well, so whether feeding on those, I don't know. Anyway, so I'll just sort of take the opportunity just to stop here a while and just see what I can get.
Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Anyway, I'm just lying here on the cold, damp grass. There's some oak trees just over there, and I did see a couple of jays there earlier, so I'm just going to see if they come back. But don't know, we'll see. Gosh, it's really frustrating. I've come to a different place. It's just a bit quiet. There's not so many people up here. I've seen loads of jays because there's loads of oak trees about, but I'm only seeing their arse as they fly away. So the much viewed and yet elusive jay, I think, has eluded me. I realised wandering round it's very, very difficult to get decent shots of things like jays. I don't know why they're different from magpies. I mean, they're the same family really. Magpies will come sit on your fence in the garden, eat from your feeders and all. Jays, the merest hint that you're within 300 yards and they're off. I may have got a couple of one flying off. I don't know, I'll have to see how that turns out. But as I say, not a wasted morning actually. It's been beautiful. I've really enjoyed it up here. One or two other shots hopefully of some other things, so not wasted. If you're still with me, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon somewhere out in nature. I don't know what it'll be, no idea or when, but anyway, thank you again and I'll see you soon.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning.